guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Jasmine, the Buffy Witch. You already know that because we're kind of doing a marathon of makeups today. I got the time, I've got the quiet, so we're gonna do it. Today, I'm gonna be doing my lips and eyes with you. This is the first little video implementing my Caboodle beauty. I just filmed that, where I put a bunch of items in my new Caboodle that I'm gonna be using for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna say about at least until the end of September. So within this Caboodle, I'm gonna be picking a few products that I've just put inside that I wanna give a try. So, the first product I wanna use is Sauchu Peel Off Lip Liner. So I've had this for a while. I bought this about 2, maybe 3 months ago. I've yet to use it because for my type of content, you may know that I like to do different lip colors with a look. So the idea of having a permanent or even semi-permanent lip liner for what I'm doing when I'm sitting and playing is a little bit problematic for me because sometimes I want to switch it up. But really, it doesn't matter because I could just deepen it up with something else or cover the lip and lighten it up with something if I needed to do like lip swatches in one setting. But I want to give this a try. So just getting the box. So I picked this up from Ulta in their little roundabouts as you're going to check out. And I just want to read the directions. So set, trace applicator along the lip line or all over the lips. Let dry for 10 to 15 minutes. Gently peel it off to reveal the tint, and then rock solo or top it off with your favorite gloss. So that's what we're going to do, all right? So I'm using the deepest shade of the 3 that came in this one, and it's called Hazel, all right? So, and it sucks for me that the hardest part of lining, or doing my lips, is lining them. So let me go ahead and do this, right? There is that. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna pop this back into the Caboodle. Move on to the eyes, and we're also going to need something out of this. For the eyes today, I'm gonna take out of my Caboodle the Morphe Solo Artist Priming Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Melody. And this little Joy Bright Trio, these are just, it's called the Glitter Top Coat Eyeshadows. We're gonna use that, and I'm gonna need a mascara. I'm gonna use my essence, and then we're going to need a brow product, and we're gonna pull out the LA Girl Brow Pomade. I love this, okay? So my face is all done, foundation, bronzers, all that stuff, and I don't think there's anything else in the Caboodle that we need. So moving on to the eyeballs, I'm going to prime my eye with Great. I am very tempted to pick up all the colors. I didn't get to get the deepest color, which of course I always want the deepest color of anything. And I think there's like one color in the middle I didn't get. Because I do have 3 of these. But these are just really great. I feel like if you've missed out on, or you never really were interested in paying for the MAC paint pots, this is definitely a very close dupe. And I feel like I can say that even without ever having a paint pot, because it's basically the same idea. The paint pots weren't marketed as primers, but people use them as eyeshadow primers because they were great formula, kind of dried down to at least a semi-matte, semi-powdered finish, and came in really great colors, so you were able to use them however you wanted to, alone, with things. as liner. You can use them however you want. And I feel like these are very much the same. Like you can use this as an eyeshadow or use it as a primer, use it as a topper, use it to cut the crease if you need to. Like, it's just a really great product. Morphe is really coming out with some bangers, I will say that. So, I'm not sure what I want to do. I do have a blue brow and a black brow. I'm really into adding more color to my brows now that I've kind of mastered, in my own way, in my own terms, and by my own standards, mastered multi-colored brows, like doing like a nude brown brow, not nude, but like a neutral brown brow with like a grayish gradient, things like that, you know. I just like to do my brows in different colors. And now I'm getting into like brighter colors. So I really enjoyed the green, like the teal and green brow that I did. That was delectable, okay? So yeah, there we go. For eyeshadow, like crease and whatnot, I'm gonna pull out a palette really quick. Give me 1 second. All right, bringing back some of the oldies and the goodies. Miss Tres Leche. Okay, I love this palette, the I Am palette. We're gonna use her, and I'm just going to build up a crease. Nothing too crazy, she says, but she always ends up with like all the colors on my face. So, since I have this blue brow, and I still have to highlight my brow bone and all that stuff, since I have that blue brow, why don't we just go with blues, okay? I love blue eyeshadow. So I'm gonna start with this blue color here called Mar. And she's going to be our transition shade, if we can get our weave out of the way. I love to do matchy-matchy eyeshadow with my brows, so much fun. Love it. Been trying to figure out a way to just revamp my collection, restart the love without buying more things, because I don't need any new things. There are things that I want, but I think I might have to do another round of We Have X at Home, because speaking of blue, so at Ulta now we're getting hit with the Korean beauty. So there's lots of Korean beauty brands coming, and when it comes to Korean beauty, like when you're talking about skincare, universal. But when you're talking about makeup, I'm just gonna say, because this is my channel, when it comes to makeup, Korean beauty is not thinking about Black people at all. The Tier, is that a Korean brand? We gonna say they better than most, okay? Because there are dark colors. I do have some Tier in my cart for later purchase. But when it comes to like their eyeshadows, you can tell they're made to be, they're very light, very washed out colors that would show up on Korean skin when they really, you know, I feel like everyone's a bit anti-Black and everyone's got a little colorism going. So they all want to be real pale, real white, real like off-white. So the colors that they use and the saturations are very gentle. I looked at a lot of it and I'm like, this wouldn't really show up on me and I'm not very interested in whatnot. And I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not trying to throw any shade at them, just being like, ooh, you're racist, you're ignorant. No, I'm just saying that the things that they put out, it's just not geared towards us, especially when it comes to complexion, which is why Tier is a little bit out of the realm, because you've given colors for dark people, which is not normal. It's not normally what we see, but we're very appreciative. I do like that. But there was, this isn't a Korean brand, but what is it called? There's another brand. I'll put it here. And I was looking at the little blue quad, and I just thought of so many other things in my collection that do that very same thing. And it just made me go, oh, okay. I definitely need to just focus on what I already have. Long story short, I think it's time for another of my duping, which is basically that I have it at home, which is just my version of dupe videos, okay? Anyways, moving into this deepest color here, I'm gonna swing that right under at the lower lash line. Oh, I don't know what I pulled this brow pomade out for. I have my brows are already done. Silly goose. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna take a clean brush so I can further blend this to oblivion. All right, and let's move on to the Joy Bright, this little trio. And I think I want to use this color. They don't have names. Oh, they do. So the top one is called Groovy Glow, and this one is called Starlight, and this one is called Shimmering Nights. So we're gonna put Shimmering Nights on the eye. I don't know much about this brand because, like I said, they came and they went very, very quickly. They were here a little bit before Christmas of 24, and then they disappeared, dipped out. It's cute. Cute little moment. Kind of lavendery, a little purple, little gray. I'm not quite sure what this color is, but I like it. I want it to be simple. I don't want to do too much. Okay. I'm gonna add just a touch of that deep blue just so we can get a little bit of a little wash of it right here. There we go. I'm gonna put that same color on the lower lash line. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. I'm gonna highlight under my brow with a little bit of a light color from my color case. And we will come back and work with these here lips, okay? Because I'm ready to get this off. I feel real dry like, but you have to wait. It's been 13 minutes. Ooh, she's ready to peel. So let me do this other eye and then we'll peel this off, okay? All right, so we are done with the eyes. I've got my mascara on. I just went in for the intercorner with my Essence Harley Quinn Metal Glow in the shade Lucky You, and then I put just a touch right here, okay? It's time to peel these lips. Come on now, look at this. She ready to go. Look how gentle that is. Ooh, ooh. Oh, my little peely lip skin, go. Falling everywhere. Get in the garbage. Gross. Oh, it's real gentle. You know me, I was looking for something a little bit more boom pow, but it's cute, it's cute. So on top of that, I feel like let's just go ahead and put some gloss on top of this, okay? So I'm just gonna use my Lancome gloss. Well, now I know it. That's like, are there any deeper shades? I might have to see if they have deeper shades. But it is cute. It did do what it needed to do. Thank you, Sauchu. Sauchu? Is that how you say it? Whatever. But that's the finished look, guys. Do you like it? I like it. Very gentle, very simple. The lip. The eyes, blue, pretty. Like I said, I'm not sure if this color is like purple, like a frosty light purple, but it's cute. I like it. I'm glad I kept it. I almost got rid of it. And I just put a little bit of the Blondie shade from my Sludge Box from Made by Mitchell under the brows. I went for more kind of like just not exactly straight brows, but more sloped. I didn't want to have like any pronounced arches, no 90-degree angle arch today. And that's what we have. So thank you for coming to the channel. It's been me, Jasmine, the Buffy Witch, but you already know that, even though my phone just said it only has 20% battery. I need some apple juice. I will see you in the next video, which will be very soon. Actually, very soon. But until then, take good care, and I'll see you at another episode of Caboodle Beauty, okay? All right, take care. Bye.